Hi, this is Lynn, and welcome to another Persuasion Byte, bite-sized tips on persuasion that you can use right away. This weekend, I'm at an Achievers Circle retreat, run by Mark LeBlanc, who is inviting all of us to make smarter choices about running our business. And what I want to talk to you about today is something called choice overload. Not that I'm experiencing that here, but with choice overload, we've all had that. We go to a restaurant, they hand us a menu the size of a Bible, and you can't pick your dinner. Here's what goes on. There's too much information, we can't sort through it. They've actually done research on it. About 20 years ago, the first study came out, and it was about a grocery store. And it was a sample table. One point during the day, they put 24 samples of jam jars on the table. Another time of the day, they put 6 on, and they started noticing people's behavior. More people came to the table when it had 24 jars on it, but they bought less. Fewer people came when a table had 6 jars on it, but they bought more. The most recent research on this was actually done by Caltech last year, and their experiment was having people design mugs, pick a design for a mug they would receive. And they hooked these people up to functional MRIs, which meant that they were monitoring the amount of brain flow in their brains. And the more brain flow, the more active that area of the brain is. And in this instance, they started tracking 2 particular areas of people's brains. One was the anterior cygnet cortex. And what goes on here is that this pays attention to a cost-benefit analysis. The second part of the brain that showed more blood flow was the striatum, which pays attention to value. And as people were given choices, either 6 visuals, 12 visuals, or 24 visuals, they noticed the brain flow in this area go up, these 2 areas go up. But once it hit about 15, it started to drop, which meant people were experiencing choice overload. Their brains didn't want to work that hard to make a decision. So they stopped making decisions. As business owners, know this. When you're working with your people, your teams, your clients, your partners, know that once you get beyond either 8 to 14 choices, most people zone out. There's no way they can make a good choice or say yes to what you're proposing. This week, pay attention to the number of choices that you're offering to people in your life. Because when you offer the number of choices that allow them to say yes, you become, say it with me, the most persuasive person in the room. Thanks for watching.